What's up everybody and welcome to another Road to Red episode. I'm Anthony Serratelli of Jersey Filmmaker, and today, Christmas come early, the Red Weapon 8K has arrived. I'm in New York City at the Red store, unboxing on site. Best day ever. There's so much stuff here. It came in so many different boxes and so many pieces over a couple weeks. I don't even know where to start with this stuff. I'm just gonna cut it all open and we're gonna dive right in. All right, here it is, the moment of truth. I'm about to pee my pants. I'm just gonna do it. I don't even know what else to say. Going for it. Yeah. Woo. It looks the same as the Raven. It looks the same as the Raven, but it's so much more beautiful. The Red Weapon 8K helium sensor. I'm literally speechless. This is amazing. Let's get into everything else. So this looks like another Nanu case, which is similar to the one I have for the Raven. Let's put this out here. And it has a little pouch here. The only thing I'm finding in here is a power adapter. Looks like that's about it, but there's a bunch of other cool little compartments that I'm sure I'll figure out how to fill in. In here, in this packet, we got some more stuff. We have, we have the OLPFs. We got the low light, the highlights, and I would assume, I hope this is not the underwater one, right? Yeah, standard OLPF. Anything else in here we got? And we got the power cable to the power adapter, if that's the right terminology. And that's all. Oh, wait, whoa. Another Allen key, gotta have those, plenty on deck. And that's all that's in here. All right, let's clear this off so we got more room for all this other goodness. Let me talk about this real quick. This is just another case that's gonna fit everything that I customized. I went a little bold here and got a red case because it's a red camera. So, see how it works. I'm gonna take this down just to give us some more space. All right, in some of these packages here, this first one's a red XLR power cable, 10 foot. Put that over here. We got a 12-inch, AKA 1 foot dovetail to put on a tripod, so we got plenty of room, plenty of support on this bad boy. All right, caught me a wooden camera easy riser that you can prop right on top of the camera here that helps put more accessories on and kind of just lifts it up a little bit. In this bag is the LCD EVF cable, so that's gonna get this bad boy to the camera. And then this last bag here, we got the Easy Top, which goes and connects to the pogo pins on the top and side of the camera, and then pops out 2 LEMO connectors on the side so you can run your EVFs or whatever you like off camera. And the last 2 baggies I have here that I'm definitely not gonna open because there's some open electronic pieces in here and I'm gonna have to figure out how they work, but it's a gold mount and a V mount connector for your batteries, obviously, that are gonna connect, I believe. You know what, I'm gonna come back to this when I get to it because I'm not exactly sure where it is, but it's gonna connect to something. Backing it up a little bit real quick, I was just informed by my esteemed colleague over here that this actually goes on the bottom, not on the top of the camera. So it lifts the camera up off the base plate a little bit so you can get some other rails or bigger lenses on here or whatnot. My bad. All right, quick timeout. We're gonna fast forward again. I gotta cut open some of these bad boys. All right, I've unpacked some of this stuff. Forgive me for some of the shenanigans in between. My buddy Mel is here. If you ever hear some of the Seinfeld or movie references I give during the show, this guy's the reason. All right, the first thing I'm gonna bust open here is what's called an A box by Wooden Camera, and it's a breakout box that goes from a 1/8-inch jack, so a headphone jack, to 2 XLR inputs. Next here is a B box, which makes it easier to remember that it's a breakout box. This breaks out to time code, gen code, and the trigger to manually trigger the camera from off camera. And in this last box is a D box. We got an A box, we got a B box, and we got a D box, which allows for hot swappable batteries, so you can put 2 on here. It also pushes out a bunch more power outputs through LEMO outputs. It looks like 3 and 5 pin, maybe 4 pin, whole bunch of stuff. There's even another D tap on here. Lots of stuff going on with the D box. Last Wooden Camera product I have here is the unified bridge plate, which just latches on to the dovetail. Maybe I'll whip this open a little bit later, but pretty simple. On the camera, on the dovetail, quick release. All right, on to the red goodies. We got DSMC lens mount. I actually did get both lens mounts. So this one here is the PL lens mount, and this on here already, which they assembled because they go through and test everything, is the EF lens mount. I got both because I want to be able to access both lenses. I didn't want to limit myself. So I got big and went with both. In this box here, which is empty, and it freaked me out when I opened it because it's already on the camera. This is the base expander, which pumps out all your input, outputs, your battery mount, which this is why I was confused earlier. These must go onto here because there's nothing to latch a battery onto here. No V mount, no gold mount, but I have them both packaged here, which I'll probably end up going right out front here and ask them what the hell to do because this is freaking me out a little bit. This box has a beautiful piece in it. It's the DSMC2 Red EVF, which is an OLED EVF. I don't even know how to open it. So inside here is the EVF. As I mentioned, it's an OLED EVF, and this one, as opposed to the old one, attaches directly to camera. So this is the mount, and it attaches via the, what is it? Pogo pins. Pogo pins and connectors, which go onto the camera. I can never remember that word for some reason, but it goes right onto the camera. Let me put this down and show you, because this is pretty cool. The old ones used to have to run a LEMO cable too and mount somewhere else, but this one goes right onto the camera via these Pogo connections. And then onto the mount goes the EVF, like so. Then also in this box comes a little adapter which allows you to make this like the old EVF and run the EVF off camera if you need to do so. But I've also been told that it's good for if you're left eye dominant, like some of my friends here at the Red store. Putting this on the left side of the camera doesn't do you much good if you're left eye dominant, so you can run this to wherever you need to, so you can get your left eye on the EVF, which gives you a beautiful image. Presto. So in this unmarked box, we have a beautiful piece of equipment which goes right on top of the camera, which I'm sure you've heard of, the Red Touch Pro 7-inch monitor, which looks so much nicer and bigger than my 4.7-inch on the Raven. Not that that one's not nice, but this one's gonna give me a lot better of a view to see what I'm doing when I'm doing it. And ooh, also in the box, which I didn't know, it comes with an articulating arm, 9-inch. And then lastly is this LEMO connector, which connects the Red Pro Touch to the camera, since this one doesn't have any Pogo connections available. I opted to go with this one because I wanted to be able to move this off camera. The DSMC2 Pro Touch 7-inch does have Pogo connections that you can mount this directly to camera, but this was just my preference, so this is what I went with. On to the last couple things here. We got the top handle, which is pretty cool because I have the little one for the Raven. So this is a nice bigger piece, which also has a start-stop button on it. So this connects via another type of Pogo connection, I guess this would be, which I don't, you know what, let me check. Which I'm pretty sure isn't on the Raven, and I can't see because I have this on here. As I'm doing this, I can see here that this is what's called the outrigger handle, and it does have a start-stop button on it. So I'm assuming that there is this 3-pin Pogo connection as well on here, which I just never realized, but about to find out here in a second. Yes, it does. So if you check it out here, you see this 3-pin connection. It is a Pogo connection, so I can get either one of these handles on either one of these bad boys, so that's pretty sweet. And then last but not least is what I call a costly mistake. I ordered 2 EVFs. I ordered the new DSMC2 OLED, and I ordered the old Red Pro EVF. I don't know why. I must have been trigger happy, and I was hitting all kinds of buttons when ordering and going crazy, and I'm gonna have to return this. Thankfully, I get some money back. So that's all of it. We got a lot of stuff here. I really want to assemble this for you, but I don't have a ton of time. I am taking up their time here at the Red store, so I want to be courteous of that. What I'm gonna do real quick though is undo this Raven kit and compare the size. So here they are, the Red Raven and the Red Weapon 8K side by side. You'll actually see that the Raven is a little bit longer because it already has the base expander V-mount battery plate on here, which this doesn't. So once this gets on there, it's gonna be exactly the same. They are, I mean, literally exactly the same in size. What is cool on this side though, is this has this kind of carbon fiber look, which comes standard when you buy a $50,000 Red Weapon, as opposed to a $7,000 or $9,000 Red Raven. I forget where this price is at the moment. So I will assemble this on another episode, but for today, this is what you got. This is what I got. I'm very excited. I got a lot to look at, a lot to play with, a lot coming for you guys because there's a lot more we can do with this camera, such as the mount changes, the OLPFs, which things like that can't be done on here on the Raven. So a lot more to come in future episodes dealing with the red weapon. So that's all I got for today. I say that's all. Unboxing this much stuff is very exciting, but that is all I got for today. If you like this episode, please click the like button, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you can get alerts to future episodes. If you have any comments or questions about the red weapon, or you want me to talk about anything else about filmmaking, of course, leave a comment below or contact me on my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, @JerseyFilmmaker. Thank you so much for watching, and big thanks to my friends here at the Red Store in New York City. I love coming here. It's like family coming over here. These guys are awesome. They let me do cool things like shoot this awesome unboxing. I'm extremely excited to dig into this stuff. I can't wait. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.